council chairman of Ajeromi-ifelodun, Fatai Ayoola, in commemoration of his late mother, Alhaja Sariat Asuni Ayoola, has organized the 7th Memorial Special Prayers. The session, which was held at Zumuuratul Islamiyyah Central Mosque, was well attended by community members, Islamic scholars, political stalwarts, and family members. The event commenced with a tafsir and istikhara session to seek Allah's forgiveness and guidance. Special prayers were held for the late humanitarian leader, while a seasoned Islamic scholar, Sheik Saheed Timeyin, gave a lecture on building the ideal youth in line with Islamic perspectives. It asks parents, guardians, and society at large on the responsibility of raising upright children, citing the importance of trained youth to national development.
Self-parent yourself. If your parents have failed, that's not the end of the world. You can parent yourself, you know what is right, define your goal and pursue it. And ultimately you get to your destination. Honorable Fatai Ayoola is a typical example of a good child. I said, if you recollect very well, I said at the beginning of the lecture, that what you are seeing today is the hard work of a particular parent. His mother did this. So the credit goes to the old woman. We can only pray that Allah should, in His infinite mercy, continue to multiply His blessings upon the mother.
There was a Quranic competition for children in the Ajeromi Muslim community, with outstanding performers receiving generous prizes, including cash awards, home appliances, and tricycles. The recipients appreciated the largesse.
The position I carry today is first position. From our honorable Fatai Ayoola. I will tell him thank you for this thing he's doing to him.
A missionary Sienna bus was also gifted to the Zumuuratul Islamiyyah Central Mosque. Oba Alayelua, Olu of Iwa and Apapa Kingdom, Muhammad Maruf, remarked on the sequence of events on the day, lauding community-driven initiatives of the council chairman.
You know that Ajeromi-ifelodun is always #1 in Nigeria out of the 77 local government, 774 local government. We always set the pace. This is an indication that here we cherish our youths. We cherish education, both Western and Islamic education. Here, the chairman of my local government, Honorable Fatai Ayoola, is celebrating the 7th year anniversary of the death of our mother.
Guests prayed for the continued unity and prosperity of the Ayoola family, as they highlighted key takeaways from the lecture given on the day.
Pray that since for over 7 years, the Alhaja is the midst. They've been one family, and I pray to them that they will never be scattered. Allah will be with them. Allah will guide them. Every one of them will live long, inshallah.
Religiously, we are told to pray for our dead. And because it's praying for the dead, it's equally affecting the living. It's not just the prayer for the living, it's talking about how to affect the youth. So today it's not just about coming to it, but it's about feeding our souls and talking to us about what is expected of us as leaders and as followers.
It's about the youth in the society. How can we get the best out of the youth? And they gave us the Islamic perspective. And the bottom line is the parenting is the key thing. The parents have a lot to do. If you don't sow good seed, you don't expect good results. So much of what the lecturer said is on the parents, the father, the mother, the family. We have a lot to do in grooming the youth.
We learned a lot from the lecture given by Professor, and he shows that we need to teach our words, most especially our dialect, that they have to be versatile with our dialect, to speak more about our dialect, and that there is nothing a man can do that a woman cannot do better. The Almighty God with the lecture that the Almighty God gave us privilege for us to listen and to also do to the will of Almighty Allah.
It's about parents really looking after their children to train them for the future and a better society. So that's the theme of the lecture, and which I believe goes well with what is evolving in the society right now. And he also touched on the part of education for our children, for us to hold on to our language as a means of our own identity, so that we won't lose most of our natural values that is tied to our own environment in this part of the world.
The event on the day will keep the memory of the late Sariat Ayoola alive, and our loved ones can only hope that she will continue to rest in peace as her legacy endures.